guys, so today I'm going to take another exercise out of the Steve Reeves International Society newsletter right here. This is July 1997, Thief of Baghdad on the cover there. And in the last video I showed you the bent over biceps curl, and that was an interesting exercise. If you didn't see that video, check it out. And if you notice over here, there's a gentleman doing the exercise or a variation of it, and he is using a V-bar and he's using a cable curl. He's not using any sort of PVC pipe on the handles, which I'm going to do next. I didn't use PVC pipe either, but my biceps definitely were feeling it the next day, over the next couple of days. So the other exercise in this newsletter that George Helmer said Steve was discussing is called a high rep bench press. And it says, Steve has been experimenting lately with high reps on his bench press. This is how he explained the exercise to me. The first of 3 sets that you will perform will be performed like a normal bench, with the exception of the amount of weight you will be using and the number of reps you will be doing. So my bench is 315, and I know I'm not going to be able to do high reps with a whole lot of weight on this. So that's going to be the biggest thing for me, is to keep my ego in check and make sure I don't, bite off more than I can chew. So the first set is performed with 25 reps. 25, let that sink in for a minute. At the end of the 25 reps, rack your weight, take 4 deep, slow breaths, breathing in and out in equal time. So 4 of those. Immediately perform 15 more reps with the same weight. Repeat the 4 deep breaths after you do 15 more reps. That's your second set. And then lastly, finish with 5 to 8 more reps. And remember, if you perform this exercise, start with a light weight until you become familiar with how much weight you can safely lift. So a few things. I have my safety pins on my power rack here because I'm the only one in here. I don't feel like getting stuck under a light 95-pound bar. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Whoever came to save me wouldn't know that I was doing high reps, right? They just see me with 95 pounds on the bar. And that's what I'm going to use today, is 95. So 25 reps on your first set, 4 deep breaths, 15 on your second, 4 deep breaths, and then 5 to 8. So that's 45 plus reps. Now, Steve was, in 1997, born in 26, he was 71, okay? 71, and he was still experimenting with exercises. He was using a universal multi-station Centurion in his home gym in Valley Ranch. So it's very possible that he was using that instead of a bench press. I don't know that he even had a bench press in his home gym. I don't remember seeing one. So I'm guessing that he was using his universal for this, which would make sense. When you're 71, you want to be safe. So it's a plate-loaded machine, and he was training by himself most of the time. So the weight really doesn't matter. What matters is that you get good tension on your chest and you get a good pump. So that's what I'm going to try, and we'll see how it goes. The other thing that's interesting on this to me, I'm going to adjust my safety pins down a little bit, is that, Steve had shoulder issues he had an accident in one of his movies, and so he was rehabbing his shoulder pretty much for the rest of his life. So that would probably be another reason that he was doing high reps. If you've ever done advanced training, bodybuilding training, you've probably heard of Dog Crap, DC, Dante Trudell. And And you know that Dante is a big proponent of rest pause. So without getting into dog crap training too much, you can Google it, DC training or dog crap training. You do your reps and then you take breaths, or you have a 30-second rest. So this is kind of similar to that. You know, you're trying to get a certain amount of reps. In dog crap, you're trying to get 15 reps, and then you go up in weight the next time. On this system, you're trying to get 25 reps, 15, and 5 to 8. So it's just a higher rep approach, you know, for those that want to change up their training, or if you have shoulder issues, or you're just getting back into training. All right, I'm just using 95 pounds, 25 reps. Okay, that was a little light. I'm going to move the camera while I'm taking my 4 breaths. Alright, that's 2 breaths. 3 breaths. 4 breaths. Alright, 15 reps. Thirteen, 14, 15. All right. All right. There's that achiness. I'm feeling it now. I'm going to move the camera again. Four breaths. 5 to 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Okay. Yeah. Towards the end of that second set, I really started to feel that. It was a little bit too light, so that was only 95 pounds. And that's all I'm going to do for chest today. I did shoulders before, and now I'm just finishing up chest. I'm going to do triceps next. So I wanted to try this and just see. The reason I don't want to do anything else for chest is I want to see how sore I get tomorrow or the next day after. And that way I'll have a little bit more feedback. So I would probably go up to 105 next time. I think 115 might be a little too much. Once again, you got to put your ego aside and just kind of go for the pump. When I first started doing this on the first set, I may have gone a little too fast, you know, because there's that tendency to try to get the reps over with to make sure you can get your 25. So I would slow down just a little bit. And that's why I'd probably just go up to 105 next time. And then probably take deeper breaths on those 4 breaths just to kind of experiment with that. Well, there you go, guys. So at 71 years old, that's something that Steve was experimenting with. What a cool guy, you know? If that's your dad, your grandfather, and he's still in the gym at 71 years old, kicking ass, man, awesome. All right, guys, well, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the little bell notification. That will alert you in your email every time I upload a new video. I've got some great things coming ahead. you're just going to have to believe me. I do, I swear I do. And share the video. And you know, let's keep that Steve Reeves memory alive. Steve would love it if all you people that are on Instagram and YouTube, if he knew that you were sharing you know, his stuff and inspiring other people. And that's what he loved. He didn't care really about being in front of the camera all the time, and really he wanted to be a director, is what he said later on, because then he'd get to be behind the camera. But I know that he loved hearing that he inspired people and changing people's lives through the way he lived, you know, just simple living, being a man of honor, and you know, treating his body like a temple, eating right, training, and all that good stuff. All right, guys, you have a great day, and I will see you next time.